Hello, all my Taurians. Welcome to your December monthly reading. And we're going to go ahead and jump right in and start off with pulling a card here from these chakra reading cards. And we're just going to get an overall picture on what the Creator wants you to know about the month of December. And we'll, of course, dig in a little more into some more details. We'll start off here. Creator, for our Taurians, what do you want them to know about their December month? Just overall, what would you like them to know about the overall energies or just information that they'd like to know? Okay, there you go. Do you have Angels and Masters? Card number 33. So beautiful, beautiful energy. You can see all the chakras are being balanced and being aligned. And definitely Angels and Masters. So a lot of great information coming in for you. Let's take a look here and see what more details come with the card here. And this is actually the Soul Star chakra. And it says you've called this powerful card into your awareness today to remind you that the angels and ascended masters are with you at this time. We all have loving beings from the spirit world guarding and guiding and offering wisdom and healing as we take our life journey. At different times, angels come in to assist and offer specific messages and guidance. You may have been experiencing difficulties and challenges of late, and the angels want you to know that you are not alone and that they are doing everything in their power to assist you from the spirit world. You're also being guided at this time by the Ascended Masters. The Ascended Masters are souls that resonate on a higher vibrational plane of existence and hold within them the divine power, love, and wisdom of the universe. They have individual jobs to fulfill in the universe and have unique energies and gifts to share and offer. For example, Mother Mary holds and resonates the energy of divine love and compassion. You may like to find out more information on the Masters and tune into your spirits to see who is guiding you at this time. You also have the archangels around you. The archangels are powerful light beings that are here to guide you and assist you in your life right now. You're encouraged to take a little time out from your everyday world and go within to connect to these beautiful, loving guides that have an abundance of love and wisdom to share with you. Know that they have your back and you have nothing to worry about. You're blessed and protected always. Your prayers have been answered and you are not alone. So take a moment to hand over any stress or concerns to the angels and masters for transmutation and fill your heart and mind with the love and healing that's offered in return. And I love that for you, especially, during the holidays, which these readings will come out around Thanksgiving time in the United States. And then, of course, you have Christmas and New Year's and just the holiday time frames. A lot of times we'll have we'll be missing those individuals who were with us in our lifetime that have already gone back to the other side, right? And so in addition to these archangels and masters, this is also this amazing message from all those loved ones on the other side that you are not alone. They are also with you. And it's an amazing time that the veil is going to be very thin during the month of December for you, where you can connect to the other side. And if you can raise your vibration to one of unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace, rather than all the fear noise and all the chaos that's going on around, if you can get away and focus on those things, quiet the noise, raise your vibration. That's the level at which the frequency that the other side speaks. So it would be a way that you can hear from them. They're going to be sending you messages from the outside world. So you're going to see signs and synchronicities, whether it's songs or license plates or, social media posts that pop up. You're going to have these messages and this confirmation that they are communicating with you. So definitely a beautiful month for that to happen there. What else I'll do each month, at least I have been up to this point, is I take a tarot deck and I take the major arcana and separate it from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. The major arcana are going to be like this card, which are going to represent what the Creator wants you to know just overall for the month of December. And then we'll get into the minor arcana, which will represent 4 different areas of your life, 4 different areas of your being, and that'll make more sense as we get into those. All right, there we go. So Creator, for our Taurians, what else would you like them to know about their month of December, please? Okay. Wow, we are full of energy today. Let me just put these over here. Yep, and you have the judgment card here, which what the judgment card is, it's not about, oh, you're going to be judged. It's actually this beautiful awareness of who you really are. You know, it moves from this place of our human side, and it allows us to connect to the higher realms. And so I love that this is kind of like the veil, and that you're connecting to your higher self. So that totally fits into this angels and masters, because the master number 33 for me represents, like, master number 11 is our journey of our ego, understanding how our shadow works and all the experiences we go through the world. And master number 22 is when we become aware that there is 2 of us living this life in our human body, you know, our small human shadow self, the character, and then the actor behind the character, this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. And number 33 is when you combine those together and you're able to walk knowing, you know, the human side of us is a part of us, not something that needs to be destroyed. We embrace our shadow and we walk hand in hand with our spirit and our human side, with that knowledge of who we really are from above. And this judgment card fits into that, because the judgment card usually will show like people rising out of a coffin. And there's a giant angel with a trumpet, showing that you're this being of the heavens. And even in this card here, you know, this shows that this is you reaching into the other realm, and connecting. So these beautifully combine together to let you know that this is going to be a month of understanding your spiritual side, understanding your connection to the spiritual realm and all those beings of unconditional and love and light that are on the other side, that are just excited to be able to speak with you, and have you hear them. They're always speaking to you, always giving you signs, but this is going to be a month of, like I mentioned, there's going to be the veil's going to be very thin, so you're going to be able to hear and see and experience their energy in big ways. All right. Well, we're going to jump in. The first suit is going to be the wands, or in this one they call it the staves or stabs. And this is because it's the fire energy. And it normally represents your drive, your ambition, your aha inspiration, the spark within you, but it also represents your spiritual energy. So for this reading, this is going to be what the Creator wants you to know about your spiritual adventure during the month of December, more than we've already talked about. It's going to be a heavily spiritual journey during the month. At least you have the opportunity for it, if you so choose, to take that time to ground yourself away from that noise like we talked about. So Creator, for our Taurians, what would you like them to know about their spiritual adventure during December, please? Okay. And you've got the Four of Staves, which would be the Four of Wands. And this is a very grounded energy. It has a much, it's like celebration, joy, and it's, because there's 4 steady, strong pillars upholding like a table. It's like 4 legs on a table. It means this strong stability. But I really feel, it's this joyous time where as you connect to the other side, you're really going to feel this amazing energy that comes from the other side, right? The more you connect to your higher self and connect to that being that you really are, which is made of unconditional love, you have this flow, this flood of energy that comes within you. And if you take that time to really, it's kind of like the high priestess, where you step away from the world and you go into your temple and you really connect to the higher realms. You focus in on that moon energy. You focus in on that, your intuition, your gut, your heart, your soul, your spirit, and all that just helps align all of your chakras, all your spiritual energy, to where you can hear more clearly and more completely. So definitely, I feel like this is going to be an amazing spiritual time for you. We're also going to pull a card here from these angel reading cards, which are so perfect for the original message here. And we're just going to see what else the Creator wants you to know about your spiritual adventure during December. And of course, being a earth sign, you can ground yourself really quickly and really well. So definitely that is like this energy I'm talking about, is grounding yourself and kind of coming to the eye of the storm instead of being out there in the chaos, because it's hard to hear with all that noise going on, to hear those whispers of love from above. Okay, Creator, what else do you want our Taurians to know about their spiritual adventure? Okay, they're actually saying this one right here. You got the Angel of Strength, number 4. Number 4. So definitely you can see a helping hand, helping you over those obstacles. So let's put that there. So I love that synchronicity of 4 and 4. And it says, the strength within you can and will move mountains. You've drawn this card because your angel of strength wants you to know that you are being supported during this time, just like this card all talked about. You are a true being of the universe, and you have all the strength that you need within you to reach and achieve your goals. Sometimes it's hard to see true strength that you possess. And at times you may doubt that you have the stamina to finalize a project or win the race. Your angel of strength is by your side, guiding and assisting you to discover those hidden abilities that you've doubted or forgot you possessed. Use all your stubbornness and determination to prove to yourself that you already have what you need, which Taurian energy is that stubbornness and determination, right? Your angel of strength is here to help you focus all your energy on achieving any goal. You may be training to run a marathon, trying to finish your study, or overcoming an illness. You may be planning to make decisions about your life. Whatever the challenge you're facing, you can and will do it with the help and guidance from your angel of strength. All you need to do is believe and acknowledge that this challenge will not be undertaken alone. Your angel of strength is with you every step of the way to show you that it is possible to make your dreams come true and overcome any challenges you encounter during your journey. And the affirmation for this card is, I have the strength and determination I need to overcome any obstacle that is placed in my path. I am guided and protected by my angel of strength. My spiritual helpers and I work together as a team. I acknowledge that my angel of strength will provide me with the knowledge and understanding that I can achieve my goals. Beautiful. I love it. So not much more you can add to that. That's everything we've talked about up to this point, that you're not alone. You have this support team. One thing to add is that, before we come down here, we definitely like choose, the life that we want to live, and all these experiences we want to have unfold. And so life unfolds for us, and all our angels and guides and spirit and the creator are helping all these experiences and circumstances we wanted to experience unfold through our lives. But while we're here, we still have the free will to choose what story we apply to any situation, what emotion we feel about any situation is ultimately up to us. We still have that freedom, and they won't mess with our freedom of choice. So they won't meddle in our lives outside of what we agreed to before we came down here. But that does not mean that we can't ask of our own free will for them, for signs, synchronicities, for messages, for answers, for interactions while we're here. They just can't initiate it. And it's not that they can't, it's that they won't, because they honor and respect our free will. It's like a little kid that wants to pour a pitcher, like has a pitcher of milk or a carton of milk and has its glass, and it's like, I want to pour the milk, and the little child wants to learn and grow, and so the angels allow them to pour the milk. They go get the mop, they get all the rags and paper towel and everything ready, because they know there's probably going to be spillage. There's probably going to end up more milk on the table than in the glass, but they will be there for the cleanup. But also, if they're like, I need some help, they're willing to help. They just wait for us to ask, because they don't want to cheat us out of our experiences if we're wanting to do things, attempt things on our own, if that makes sense. All right. And then we're going to move into, these are the sacred circles, which are pentacles and coins and regular decks. And that is the earth element, which is yours. But this is going to represent the physical side of your life. So all that's going on outside of you out here, all those characters and circumstances that are happening on stage of this giant play that we're in. So it's the physical world, including your physical body. So this would be what the creator wants you to know about your physical adventure during the month of December. So creator, what do you want our Taurians to know about their physical adventure, please? Okay, this one right here is wanting to talk. So, yep, you've got the 6 of sacred circles, which would be the 6 of pentacles, which is all about giving and receiving. It's, realizing that you have enough. And here's all the little bags that are available here. This is letting you know that you have enough in your life. You are supported. You have everything that you need. In fact, you have enough where you can do this giving and receiving, this beautiful exchange of things, which of course, being the holidays, it's all about giving and receiving, but we can get caught up in it as well. This also for me is what I call the Codependency Card. And what that does is it brings this message and this awareness to us that and I always say I am a recovering enabler in codependent relationships. So if you recognize me, I saw you at the meetings, but we start relationships usually as a giving and receiving, but as an enabler, before you come to a realization that you have this belief that in order to be worthy, in order for someone to want to be with us or be around us, we have to be able to give them something. And if we're not able to be a giver, then it scares us to death, because if we're not able to give, then in our minds we're worthless. We're not worth being around. And if we're interested, like if it's friendship even, or romantical or whatever, if we're not able to give them something, they'll go and spend their time with someone else who can give them something. And that's that belief that we have. And so when we go into this relationship, like especially romantical, then it's like, well, I must give to you, you cannot give to me, because I see that as a scary place to be on the receiving end, because if you're giving to me, that means you don't need me. Again, you'll go somewhere else. So it changes from this adult relationship of one-on-one to this where we become a parent and they become a child. We're giving, and then we've taught them to only receive from us. And then we get tired as we give more and more. We become exhausted, and then we become resentful because we're not getting back. But that's this little catch-22 that we put ourselves in. And then this person that we put in this position, we all want to give. And if we won't allow them to give to us, then they go and give outside of our relationship, which can be like, they'll go and have intimate times with other people and betray our, arrangement of we're only supposed to be, mutual, exclusive, one-on-one or whatever. Or they'll go invest all their energy into work and become workaholics because they're getting that benefit from, that attention for all that giving that they're giving at work, Or they'll pour all their attention into their friends or into a hobby, something outside of our relationship, and then you're like, oh my God, it just falls apart. But what this card is bringing is that you have all that you need within you. You are worthy to receive just because you are, and that, we don't have to give to others in order to be lovable and worthy of other people's love. And that is, this inner strength that you find and this connection to this upper world when you realize that this world, this conditional world, the shadow world of our smaller self is what teaches us all those untruths about our worth, that you're only worthy of something by what you can give to others. That's just this part of the play that we're in, part of the trap that keeps us in the game, but when you connect to the higher world and you realize you are whole and complete as you are, that anything you receive from the outside world is extra. It doesn't need to be a desperate attempt to be I must give to others or I'm worth nothing, right? It's just, I am worth everything and I'm priceless. I fill up with unconditional love and everyone else gets my overflow. It's all extra. I don't need what everyone else is giving me. It's just extra, it's not a need. It's a nice, extra. That's all I can say. Right, and then we're going to pull some tea leaf cards here and just see what else the creator would like you to know about your physical adventure during the month of December. All right, creator, what else? Whoa. Okay, one went flying here. I'll grab these. Let me just grab that real quick here. There we go. Oops, so you got the woman card here. Get situated back here again. I love that though. And what else? Anything else? Okay. Those three. Okay. Those are going to be it for this one. And so you do have woman, which it's going to say there's dealings or relationships with a woman. So this does have to deal with these relationships of this giving and receiving. So obviously, what do you want us to know about the relationship with a woman here? And here's that tent feeling of this celebration here. So there's going to be a temporary situation with this, with a female, with a woman. And here she is, chair filled, someone new entering your life. So again, there's this relationship with a female that's significant for your life here. You have the shark. It says, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So just be aware. This is like this warning of this giving and receiving. Don't overgive to this person. And I really feel like this is a person that's in need that is coming your way. And yeah, there's this reconciliation. And then here is a month card in August. So August is significant. It's going to help you identify who this female is that is coming back into your life. It's a reconciliation. So it is someone that can be their birthday. And this is a general reading, so it could, of course, be different for all of you. It could be they could have been born on the 8th day of the month, or actually in August. Also, there could have been, that is when they kind of recontacted you was back in August of this year, or August was when you actually had the falling out with them at some point in your life here. But I really feel like this is this reconciliation of this feeling, this codependency, this codependent relationship you had. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be friendships, family, even work related. And so it's this feeling where you felt that giving and receiving was out of balance. This is coming into where you're reconciling, I'm going to say reconciliation, but you're reconciling those emotions and those feelings. Now, if this person is someone who had passed away and is no longer here, this also is this message of understanding the relationship from a different point of view now. And you can go back and revisit that and really take a look, because it really reminds me of the Six of Cups energy, which is about nostalgia, looking back into your past, into your childhood, but into your past experiences too. So I really feel this is going to be a good cleansing for you during the month of December as well, looking into that, because all these cards relate to this one relationship with this female. And Spirit is telling me too, this female could be you. So it could be on how you relate to yourself, this relationship to yourself as well, because a relationship doesn't have to be with an external source necessarily, but this is this belief about how you feel about yourself as well. And again, this is a general reading, so it can impact everyone in a variety of different ways. Next, we're going to move into the swords, and swords are the air element, and that, of course, has to do with your mind. So it's your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, and so this will be all about your mental adventure during the month of December. So, Creator, for Arcturians, what do you want them to know about their mental adventure? Okay. We got the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords, sometimes that'll be interpreted as a thief, a deceiver, someone who is stealing something from someone. And again, I feel, this is a kind of a warning here. It did talk about here, be careful, because someone... you might lose some material wealth. So I would take that message, if it resonates with you. But I also feel that this has to do with the thoughts and beliefs that are deceiving yourself, and really around this thoughts of giving and receiving. I kind of feel that is, for majority of you, what this is about here. There is some questioning of your thoughts and beliefs about your worth, and about being able to connect and receive messages from the other side. And it's these thoughts and these beliefs around, the small t truths of your small self, and the capital T truths that you gain from your connection to the upper world there. So I would definitely look beyond talked about the stubbornness of moving forward on your path, but this also has to do with the stubbornness of holding on to old beliefs because they felt safe. But it's movement beyond those old ways of thinking. We'll get some clarification here from these numerology guidance cards, and let's see what else the Creator wants you to know. That's your mental adventure, but I really feel this has to do with your thoughts and beliefs about your worth, on here for sure. So, Creator, what else would you like our Taurians to know? Okay, actually, they're going to give you 2 cards, so you get a little bonus. The first one is the number 7. Number 7, personal growth. That's funny. So 4 and 4, you had 6, and you had 6 cards come out. 7 and 7. And then nature, card number 74. 7 and 4. 7 and 4. So a lot of beautiful synchronicities here. So let's take a look here. And first of all, for personal growth, of course, this card indicates a time of significant growth and improvement when you're being encouraged to be the best you can be. It's a time to ask, who am I, right? Who am I? What do I want from my life, and what is preventing me from achieving it? When you ask yourself those questions, observe whatever comes up. Then acknowledge your mental and physical limitations, set realistic goals for overcoming them, and take necessary steps to follow through. With desire and determination, you can reach your full potential. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to investigate anything that helps raise your conscious awareness and enhance your self-esteem. Maybe a book, a CD, online seminar, workshop, health program, yoga practice, or meditation. Or it may be working with an energy worker, a therapist, or a life coach, whatever suits your needs. A step in this direction, regardless of what it is, will set you up for life. So as you improve yourself, you improve your quality of life. As you raise your awareness, you align yourself with Source. And this is all you need to make your dreams come true. Beautiful. Like I was saying, it's all about your self-esteem, self-worth, right? And I'll read this one, nature, here, but I really love that we were talking about getting away from the noise and connecting to the higher realms. Getting out in nature is a beautiful, even this picture here, getting out into nature is a wonderful way to disconnect from that chaos, from all those things demanding your attention, and just taking some deep breaths, soaking in all that beautiful, peaceful energy of nature. And this card does indicate a need to spend quality time in nature. Nature has the ability to heal and replenish when you're feeling tired, anxious, or depressed. Even a 10-minute walk outside will help revitalize, balance, and ground you. When you merge your energy with Mother Earth, you enhance your connection to the divine. Again, enhancing your connection to the divine is an overall message here, right? And number 77 is spirituality. So sevens. Perhaps you've been spending too much time inside or around computers and electrical devices. Maybe you're feeling stressed, indecisive, or confused. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to improve your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being by walking along a beach or in a garden or a park, hiking through the forest, bush, mountains, or desert, swimming in an ocean, a river, a lake, or a stream, taking a trip to the wilderness or countryside, going camping or horseback riding, gardening or having a picnic, lying in the sun, walking in the rain, or playing in the snow, or reading under a tree. So a lot of ways that we can do that here, right? It says when you align yourself with Mother Nature, you align yourself with Source. And this is a very powerful way to raise your vibration. And like I talked about, definitely there's this call to raise your vibration so you can connect and communicate with your angels, your guides, your loved ones on the other side, the Creator Spirit. So I love that. And then lastly, we're going to move into the Suit of Cups. Cups, of course, are your emotions. And so this will be what the Creator wants you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of December. Right, Creator, for our Taurians, what would you like them to know about their emotional adventure? They want that one right away. Seven of Cups. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Yeah, and Seven of Cups is like so many dreams, so many things of that you have wanted to unfold. And this kind of comes into this confusion that it mentioned in one of these cards too, about what you want to do, where do you want to head, what do you want to achieve. You have so many dreams, but this is about choosing the one that makes your heart sing. You have a lot of, and I feel like the Seven of Swords, this thoughts and these beliefs that you're uncovering and understanding are impacting this, because you have a lot of the lower self, our shadow self, of all those popular opinions on what your dream should be, what it's supposed to be, what it has to be, what it needs to be. And you have all these demands on what your dream was, and it's like all these people handing you all these cups of dreams going, no, this is your dream, no, this is your dream, and you've taken them all throughout your life and go, okay, I have all these dreams that I'm supposed to, fulfill, and this is what I'm supposed to want. It's what I should want, right? But as you connect to your higher self, and understand who you really are, getting out into nature again, get away from everything, connect to your soul, and find out what it is you truly want in your life. Not anyone else's opinions, all those popular opinions, or all those opinions or feelings you feel you'll hurt if you don't live the dream they want you to, because it's time for you to choose what it is you truly want to do with your life. How you want to specifically, uniquely share the unconditional love that's within you with the world. How do you want to fill up and overflow out to the world? And then this is what a message I'm really feeling from this for you. And lastly, we're going to pull a card here from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And because this will be the last card for your reading, it can be clarification on your emotional journey, but because it's the last card, I'm also going to put out the intention that it is also a wild card. So whatever the Creator wants you to know about your month of December. So for our Taurians, Creator, what is it? What's the final message you have for our beautiful Taurians for the month of December, please? Can't really feel it was this bottom card here is what they wanted to share. And you've got leadership. Beautiful polar bear here amongst the stars. That's you. You are the shining star. Leadership. Leadership, leadership. That is the North Star. In Western culture, we wish upon a star because the stars represent all that is illuminating and enchanting. They symbolize aspiration, illumination, inspiration, imagination, and wonder. Native people used the stars to find their way in the night. The North Star was often used as a kind of compass to make sure one was going in the right direction, right? Direction on where you want to head in your life. So the North Star symbolizes direction and guidance. It's a guiding light for those who can't find their way. It's one of the brightest stars in its constellation. And this sacred landscape wants you to know that just as the North Star is a beacon for travelers in the dark of the night, you are a beacon for others. It's time to step into the light and take your leadership role. You're a teacher, a steward, a guardian, and a healer, a true leader. Own these gifts. Come into the light. Don't hold back. Let the world see your light, right? The greatest leaders are those who know how to serve and act as stepping stones for others to reach their dreams. If you've been hiding in the background, it's time to break out and become the light for others. Through this, your star shines brighter. And I do love that, really finding your voice here. And I love that they brought you this message about giving and receiving, because, when you think of servant leadership, sometimes we revert back into that I have to give, to feel worthy and to define myself by how much I can give. But that's not what this is about. This is about knowing who you are, about filling up with that unconditional love. And when you fill up, you overflow out, and people see that as brightness. When you're in this codependent, they don't see the light. They just see like a dictator, trying to control everything. And it's not, what you give is full of bitterness and expectation, and so it has a bitter taste to it. But once you fill up with unconditional love, and you're that, this huge cup overflowing with unconditional love, what they do get, the overflow is so sweet and fulfilling and more nourishing than anything you could have ever have given before in that codependent kind of approach. So I love this for you. This is a beautiful revealing, but a beautiful connection to the other side. And just know that they are very proud of how far you've come. All this, and as you go through this awareness that comes through the outside world here, and through your mental changes here, and through your emotional changes here, that you are not alone. You have this huge support team on the other side. And every second of every day, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. So beautiful, beautiful. I love this for you. I'm going to end the reading there. I also want to let you know, in addition to these monthly readings, I also put out weekly kind of update readings for each of the elements of the zodiac. So fire signs, water signs, earth signs, which is what you are. Also like new moon, full moon readings, and a variety of other readings that share messages throughout the month, and share what energies are coming around. So if you don't want to miss out on those and would like to get notified when those come out, if you haven't done so already, if you click the subscribe button down below, that's going to make this notification bell pop up. And if you click on that, then there's options on what you want to receive. And if you choose those, then you'll get notified when those new videos come out. So it's easy breezy. All right. Well, just know I also love you dearly, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But until then, you have an amazing, amazing December, and you take care.